Morning you fall down, the afternoon you fall up. Picture this, you're eating breakfast like a normal human. Then suddenly splat your suction to the ceiling. Like a scrambled egg with commitment issues. Every 6 hours, gravity switches sides. Down becomes up becomes oops. That magnet on your fridge, yeah, now it needs to hold you. Bathrooms now come in pairs. One for the floor, one for the ceiling. And good luck choosing the right one before the next flip. Seatbelts are no longer optional, especially if you enjoy not crashing into chandeliers. Coffee spills upward, instant noodles take flight. And guess where they land? Yep, right in your eyebrows. This isn't a cartoon. This is physics having a full-on identity crisis. But hold on, what about your heart? Does it flip too? Can your heart flip too? Your heart was built to pump blood upward. From your toes to your brain, but now gravity says, nope, let's reverse that. Suddenly, your blood rushes straight into your eyebrows. Like it's late for an eyebrow meeting. Your circulatory system? Freaking out like a straw turned upside down mid-sip. Every 6 hours, your body goes on a roller coaster ride. Without safety protocols or emotional support, your brain starts asking, excuse me, who signed me up for emotional bungee jumping? Maybe you'll need 2 hearts, one for downward living. One for ceiling time, they'll take shifts. Like exhausted Grab drivers doing the night shift. And your blood vessels, oh, they're plumbing now. Chaotic plumbing in a haunted house, but wait if blood flow gets weird. What about toilets? Which way does the flush go? The upside-down toilet, a galactic nightmare. Imagine a world where toilets exist on both the floor and the ceiling. Every time nature calls, you have to make a critical life decision. Do I use the ground toilet or the ceiling toilet today? And if you choose wrong and gravity flips in 3 minutes? Good luck, toilet seats need magnetic locks. Or you might get launched. The water flush needs GPS tracking just to know which way is down. And toilet paper, it's not rolling, it's flying. Like a proud flag of panic flapping midair. Every 6 hours becomes a survival game. Just you, your bladder, and the spinning universe. Engineers call it the existential plumbing crisis. But wait if the bathrooms flipped? What about entire cities? Two-sided cities living on the floor and the ceiling. In this upside-down world, cities now have to have everything. 2 sidewalks, to skylines, to chances to fall into traffic. Every building needs double entrances. One on the floor, one on the ceiling, elevators must flip halfway. Or people might end up in someone's rooftop bathroom. Streetlights need auto-rotate mode, because red lights can't point in the wrong dimension. Staircases become stair loops, escalators just give up entirely. Fast food chains install gravity-proof burger trays, so your Big Mac doesn't moonwalk across the ceiling. Architects now need PhDs in origami and anti-anxiety meds. And city planners, they cry at night, but hold up. What about animals? Do cats and dogs flip too? Dogs on the ceiling, cats in the fan. Dogs are not okay, they were sniffing their bed. Now they're scratching the ceiling. You call them good boys. But they don't know which way is down anymore. Meanwhile, cats are thriving. They leap from the fridge onto the wall into the ceiling and end up spinning inside the ceiling fan. They land on their feet, always, even if their feet are now vertical. Birds are so confused, they go up to rest, down to fly. They think the sky is broken, and fish, let's not even talk about fish. Animal shelters now need trampolines and anti-gravity leashes. But hey, if pets are flipping, what about humans when they sleep? Sleeping on the floor or the ceiling, gravity says both. it's bedtime. But which bed do you use, the one on the floor? Or the one nailed to the ceiling? Either way, you better make a decision before gravity flips you into your bookshelf. Mattresses now come with seat belts, and bedtime stories are read from upside-down iPads. If you're a sleepwalker, well, you're now a sleep floater. And possibly a mid-air cartwheel champion. Dreams, they're no longer deep, they're vertical and snoring. Echoes differently when your face is pressed against a chandelier. Also, if you fart in your sleep and you're upside down, we can't help you, but forget sleeping. What happens to sports when everything is upside down? Upside down sports, do you kick the ball into the sky? Welcome to the World Anti-Gravity Games, where soccer is now ceiling ball, and basketball is just people screaming at hoops they can't reach. Players split into two teams, floor squad and ceiling squad. Half the time you're dribbling, half the time you're just floating and hoping. Goalies wear jetpacks, referees need GPS, and the crowd? Suspended in stadiums with harnesses, the ball no longer obeys physics. It bounces once, then politely exits Earth. Badminton turns into interdimensional ping pong. Baseball becomes meteor training and no one knows who won, because the scoreboards are also floating. But if sports are upside down, what happens to airplanes in midair? Do planes still fly or crash into the sky? You're on a flight snacking on peanuts, watching some boring rom-com, then boom, gravity flips. Suddenly the plane is no longer flying, it's falling upward. The pilot is upside down, your soda is floating, and the guy next to you is crying into a ceiling oxygen mask. Wings still there, but physics just rage quit. The airplane's now a space elevator on fast forward, and the passengers are popcorn in a microwave. Flight attendants strap themselves in like astronauts. And the snack cart is now a guided missile, but forget the sky. What happens when your ex starts floating through your emotional baggage? Gravity comes back, but your ex doesn't. Every 6 hours, gravity returns like it forgot its keys. But your ex still emotionally unavailable. You flip onto the ceiling, memories flip into your brain. And suddenly you're crying upside down. Into your own armpit, you text them, they leave you on read. You float into the void of scene 9 minutes ago. Oh, gravity can change. But people, not so much. Scientists call this the law of emotional inertia. Objects at rest stay single, meanwhile, your heart is doing flips. Literally, but forget your ex. What if you fell in love while upside down? Can you fall in love while floating? So picture this, you're upside down, hovering midair. And across the room, someone else is floating too. Your eyes meet, both of you spinning slowly. Like confused romantic laundry. Is this love? Or just shared in weird dysfunction? You reach out, but your arms drift backward. Because physics hates intimacy now, your hearts align. Like two satellites trying to text each other. With bad Wi-Fi, you kiss, but slowly because gravity is like, nah, y'all do this in slow motion now. Scientists don't call it falling in love anymore. They call it orbiting emotional chaos. But hey, if everything can float, maybe love can too. So tell us, if you had your own gravity, who or what would you pull into your orbit?